My thing, I'm gonna start with the primer. This is actually my favorite product at MAC. It's $16 and it lasts about a year or more.
It's called Paint Relief.
It's called Paint Relief. It's also a cream-based shadow, but it helps you use it, don't you, Sydney? Yeah, okay, close your eyes. So this is I just put all over the eyelid. And this helps. Like, have you guys ever tried to blend your shadows and they feel like they kind of don't blend together? It's because it doesn't really have anything to adhere to, or it can crease during the day. So when you wear a primer on your eye, your shadows don't move and they don't crease. So it doesn't matter where you start. You can start in the bottom, on the top. I'm going to have, yeah, here, hold on. I'm going to have you turn this way because of the, well, I guess you have to do it this way or they can't see. Okay, just say it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so, yeah, this will
I feel like I'm blocking everybody.
Okay. I'm going to start with a silvery color.
Sorry.
This one is called, I'm going to use, I think it's Electra. Yeah, Electra. Just a silvery color. Like I said, there are so many brands out there that you can get here. Allie, hold this for me. And the first thing I do is I put this on your lid. And I use a brush. I need more. And I use a lot of product, and that's probably people's biggest mistakes is they don't use enough. And you got to pack it on there. And I put it, like right now, I'm just putting this, I guess the eyelid part. And some of you guys have bigger eyelids than others. You know, I actually have what they call hooded eyelids where you don't really see my lid. So when you have those kind of eyelids, you need to bring your color up more. Not necessarily the silver, but a blender color, which I'm going to show you next. So, I just put it on. If you guys have any questions why I'm doing it, ask away. Anybody? So this is pretty easy. Everyone knows how to put color on your lid, right?
Yeah, I'll make a list of like everything that she used, and I'll put it
If
on
you
the
want to
page.
get them.
If you
Please
want to
don't
get
feel-
them, if not, but then you can just know like what type of color if you want to get a different brand, like to see to match so that it looks alike.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to use, is called a blender color. Because most people go, well, you can do a light color too. Actually, I'll start with a light to make it easier. Give me a highlighter. So I've got our lid color, and the next thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of light. I'm going to start up here at the brow bone.
Okay, sure.
It's shrimp. Come down. I like to go in our inner corner and come up. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Now, how much is it for one of those palettes?
The palettes?
Yeah, how much is for just like one of them?
Well, the palettes, I think, now they have different, more expensive palettes, but they're like 30, but each one of these is 11.
But
But
you
I-
buy them like individually. It's not
Yeah,
like
they're
it
$11
comes with
each. You can buy an individual shadow for $15.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, this is what, I mean, I do this still as a living. I work now full-time in an office, but I still do weddings, and I've done runway shows, all that. So I have a lot of makeup. I mean, but like I just, you know, L'Oreal makes good brands. I think NYX makes good makeup. I mean, okay, so so if you guys can see, this is simple. You guys can do that, right? You could put liner on and you could be ready. And then what I like to do, this is called a blender color. And what a blender, here, I'll hold this. What a blender color does is it's going to gradiate when you're going to go in and do that dark color. Have you ever done your eyes with that dark color and you're like, oh gosh, it went everywhere, right? It's too much dark. This helps you control it. Blend it up real so that you have, then I sometimes take my lighter color and I blend down a little bit. And you want to blend it so that you have some kind of definition, especially for girls whose eyes, like you right there, you're going to need to go up a little higher because of your shape eye. You know, and I do too. I have to do that too. It's just, you know, something like Sydney.
So is the blender color the same for everybody, like we would use?
Yeah, you could all use like this. I'm using this color called copper plate. It's a grayish brown.
Okay.
It has to be a matte color. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it's usually what you use. You could do a brownish color like Kid, which is, show them Kid, Allie. I believe it's, Kid is, I think it's this one.
I think it's this one.
I don't think it's Kid. Good job.
Okay, this
Right.
one is. So this, something like this.
Here, go, get up closer so they can see this. You could use that or this grayish color, which I always should, but look at how you go in here. And you come like in the inner corner and up. See how I'm doing that? It's almost like a windshield wiper, but you don't go all the way in. I mean, you can, but try to stop before. Give yourself like, I guess, a finger right there. Don't go all the way in with your blender color. And you can get, like e.l.f., they have like really, they have pretty reason, like dollar brushes. You can even get those. You know what I mean? You don't need to go buy a $24 brush. Start with the e.l.f. ones and see how you do with those, you know? Okay, so the next thing I personally like to do, I like to do my liner. Before I go in with that darker color, I like to do my liner because it gives you a frame. I'm going to use a pencil liner first.
Bless you.
I'm going to use a pencil liner first. And then I like to do a gel, like a liquid one over. But if you're really good with your liner, you can go ahead and do those. Like I know she's good with her liner. You know what I'm talking about, those felt tip pens. How many of you know how to use those? You all do? So does anybody want me to show you how to do it with the pencil first?
Yeah.
You want me to? Okay. Okay, so we're going to close. So what I do is I get right in the lash line first.
And is that black?
This is black. Most of you, I mean, you're blonde, but you could probably, you have brown eyes. So, and for stage, I really think black is fine. Every day you may want to use a brown, but for stage, you're going to want to use a black. Okay, so look at me a second. Okay, what I'm going to look at is to see where I want to make her line. So you want to open your eye. You want to go against and then open your eye and see how far it comes out. Because you want to come up a little further because you're doing more stage makeup rather than, like your liner's good where you have it. Yeah. See, turn around. Okay, look down and over here. We close. Then I'm going to come up a little bit on the outer part. Open. Okay, now look up. Okay, now look up. I'm going to go in our inner waterline because we want to do a more dramatic look. Just driving you crazy.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm doing that one eye. Then what I like to do is you can take a Q-tip or a brush, look up, and I just like to kind of smudge it a little bit down here. I did. Close. And I smudge this a little bit. Open. Okay, and then I'm going to do the dark part. And then I'm going to use a sparkly black, dark gray. I mean, I think you guys are young, so I'm going to add more sparkle, but I do the sparkle at the end. But this is called black tie. You walk around and show them.
Here, Ellen.
Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, and then, do you see how I did that outer corner out here?